What's up, people? So it's like not even 2 o'clock. Trying to get ready for bed earlier, because I'm exhausted. But today's story isn't really a story. It's more of me talking about somebody who has died, and has passed on in a better place, or however you want to look at it. But it kind of has a story. More of a Thanksgiving story, but well, I guess I could talk about some others. I'm gonna talk about my grandpa. I only knew one of them because my mom's dad died when she was really young, so I only knew one of them, and that was my dad's dad. But he was this really cool guy who, was really like handy. He loved like working like outside and being active, and he was actually, I don't know how old he was, but you could not tell. Like I was really surprised like when he died. My whole family was. But him and my grandma, I could just always tell that they loved each other, and it was just amazing to see. The reason I bring it up is, I'm gonna use one of his. He won so many medals. My grandpa, went like Senior Olympics. He went on like a bunch of like volleyball like tournaments and stuff like that, and he had so many medals. I only took like 4 of them, but he had so many. It was amazing. Yeah. It's another reason that I started wanting to work out. I'm like, man, my grandpa could be like doing like Senior Olympics and all this stuff and working around the house and everything. And man, I should be able to too. And the only way I'm going to be able to is like getting fit and stuff like that. And yes, it was watching YouTube videos, and Joey Graceffa and Brittany Louise Taylor and Shane Dawson and all these guys, who actually got me started like working out and stuff. But it was always like on the back of my mind, I'm like, should I really be eating this cookie and stuff like that? And I don't know I'm doing it. So, but every summer, every time we went up there, he was, except for when we went to church, he was always wearing like sweatpants or like his swimsuit if we were at the cottage and it was summer, and he would like help us with the pier, because we had to put like assemble the pier every year and then take it down at the end of the season. And he was just a really cool guy. I wish I had known him better, Yeah, I knew like a little bit about him, the active side, but I don't know. He liked spicy things. We kept making the joke that he liked it so much because he, couldn't taste anything much, because he also kind of like burnt things too. But I just miss him. I miss my grandma too. They died within like a year of each other. I miss them. I have one grandma left, and she's really cool. But she's starting to like lose it, kind of too. Lose it, meaning her memory and organizational skills, and it makes me sad to go and see her. But I also miss her and want to like spend a lot of time with her. This got really sad. My grandpa, going back to the topic, was this really cool guy. He loved the Packers because he lived in Wisconsin. Oh, I know. when I was a kid, I loved NSYNC. Loved them. I had all of their CDs. But I got my first NSYNC CD from my grandparents. I was so happy when I got it. I wasn't really expecting it because, usually I just get like clothes and sweets and stuff from them. And when I opened it, I literally ran around the house. I'm like, oh my gosh! They found me a CD player I could listen to it to. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. Oh, but I miss them. The sad part is, they died. My grandpa died like just when like Up had come out on DVD. And the beginning just reminded me so much of it. And I love that movie. It's really funny, but I always blank out for a while. For a while, I would just blank out the sad part at the beginning because it reminded me so much of them. What was going on, my grandma, watching my grandpa die, and going to the funeral, and I tried to cheer my aunt up, the movie, and it's like, oh crap, I blanked that out, I'm sorry. But yeah, I miss him, and I know he's in a better place, and him and my grandma are probably hanging out and playing volleyball and playing in the water and everything. My grandma's probably cooking. I like to cook for my grandma. I took a couple cooking classes in high school. But man, do I miss them. But yeah, so that's kind of my story for this. I do have another story dealing with them, but I'm going to save that for closer to Thanksgiving. So, thank you for watching. Hope your day is fantastic, and I will talk to you tomorrow. And if you see your grandma or grandpa, just give them a hug if you're that type of people, or if you're, just think about them every once in a while and be grateful that they have you, or you have them. I mean, because they didn't have to have kids. Yeah. That kind of got weird. Alright. Bye.